up, everybody? It's Mariah, it's Dante. We have Mega Charizard XEX Ultra Premium Collection 4-box full case #1. Pick your energy. I know everybody has been super excited about it, and we are super excited to rip open this very cool product, chasing all the Charizards as always. Who doesn't love a gnarly Charizard hit? Let me go ahead and tag our lovely people. Come on. I should probably share this over to the group first. There we go.
We're gonna run out of real estate real quick with that box up there.
All right. I have tagged a couple people that Facebook would let me tag. All right, as we are setting this up, couple things to take note of. At the end, so we have 4 of the, let me see real quick. We have 4 of the Mega Charizard promos and 4 of the Oricorio promos. At the very end, we will randomize. Every person will get one of those, because we'll randomize the 8 cards with your 8 names, so everyone will be getting one of the promos. And then we have 4 of the box with all the extras, like the dice and the sleeves and everything, and the coin. So those will be randomized at the end as well. And the top 4 people on the list will be getting the contents as well as the cards. Everyone has picked an energy out, so basically when we open the pack, whatever energy that is, if you bought the fighting spot and the energy is fighting, all of the cards in that pack will be going to the fighting spot. We have them right here, all of our energies, and we'll just be sorting them as we go. That is how the break will be handled. We will not pop open the boxes like we have in the past. We will keep the stuff in. Hopefully, me and Dante have been a bit chaotic with these, but not this time. But also no promises. Who knows? We'll find out. All right, everybody. We are good. We have your names and what energy you bought into on XSplit for you to look at. And then other than that, I think we're good to go. All right, everybody. So in case you're wondering, we do have over here, these are the other 3. This is the one, since we are working with a limited amount of space, they will always be visible and sealed until I open them. But chasing SIRs and IRs as always. Full arts, textured, hollows, reverse hollows. We also will not be magging any of these cards just because we know that you guys like the playability. And if we mag it, it makes it kind of hard to play. So unless I pull something that you would like me to mag, we will just be top loading all of our hits. Here's the sleeve. Look at that.
There we go.
Crisp and clean. I will be sliding this out. These are going to have our 2 promos. We'll keep them off to the side. We will random at the end. Let me get our packs here. Try to keep everything as in crispy condition as possible. There is everything in that box. I will be closing it, and then we will random the contents at the end. Actually, I wonder if it would be easier for me to just open everything. We're going to open all 4 boxes at once, just to make this a lot more streamlined.
I like it.
That way we're not having to mess around with the boxes in between and ruin the momentum and the excitement of all these banger hits that are going to come out of these boxes. Super nice boxes always. This one's not upside down. The promo cards right there, I'll put off to the side. Go ahead and get these packs, put them right here. Each spots stay in the randomizer for each round of the promos. So we are basically at the very end here. Let me show you what we're rocking with actually, so you can kind of see. So what's going to happen is, so I have the 8 names right here, and then I have all 8 of the promos. We're going to rock it like a regular team random, where we're going to randomize all of the names, and then we're going to randomize all of the cards, and they're going to go into XSplit. We'll post that so that way you guys know which promo you got. If that explains and answers your question.
Process.
Yes. But there is everything that's left in that box that we will random at the end as well. But yeah, the promos are going right here. We will keep them nice and crispy until at the very end. But those will be sleeved and top loaded. But I want to keep them nice and safe until the end. But if you guys also want to look at them, I don't mind opening them as well. So you guys can look at the Aura Choreo, because they did a very good job this year with the Black Star promos. As they always do. So each person, each spot will essentially be getting one of the promos. So you are guaranteed one. And if you got, so basically every single spot you bought into will get you one of the promos. Those packs. There is that box with everything inside. One more. And if you guys want the boxes as well, let us know, because the boxes are nice. I think everything will just get shipped inside the box. So, yeah. Including that, there's a code card as well that will be going with the box. There are the 2 promos.
Why is the coin all the way over here?
Oh no. Coin went rogue. There we go. Sometimes they do that. There is that box. Alright, we have moved the boxes over here so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and just move this over a little bit. So we will be sorting your cards. You got electric, all of your cards are going to go there. Here, all of our packs. Dante will be sleeving and top loading for me, so do not worry. If I put a card off to the side, it will be taken care of. But good luck, everybody. And the code card will obviously go to you as well. There's the code card. Energy should be on the top. All right. This is a dark pack, so this will be going over to Brian Brown. We have Zigzagoon, Prinplup, Sableye, Sharkadet, Dizzying Valley. We have something in this pack, Honchkrow. Charmander, nice one. Nice little starter for your reverse. We have Dawn on the reverse. And we have Toxtricity, one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon, on your holo. Alright, so all of these will be going into the box right here. There we go. And he'll be moving those cards directly there. And that is how the break will be done.
You can let us know too if you just don't want any of your base. Like if you just want the hollows or reverse hollows, anything like that, you can let us know too.
That's true. That is true. I know some people do not want base. All right, this is going to be this is a lightning pack. Who's lightning? That is going to Joe Doherty. All right, let's go, Joe. We have Jigglypuff. We have Seal. I would love to see a very, very rare SIL or a Mega Charizard. The gold one would be gnarly. Ludicolo, Bramblegast, Crocodile on the reverse, Prinplup. Ooh, ooh. And we have Mega Sharpedo EX. Nice one there with the texture. Let's go. Going over to Joe. That is a gnarly one on the Mega Sharpedo. Oh, that's so sick. Congratulations on your double star card. That will be sleeved and top loaded. There you are, Joe.
Like I said, let's go, Joe.
Let's go, Joe. Be putting these right here. But yeah, we won't be magging cards just because of that playability that Pokemon collectors like. Unless we hit you a card that you would like us to mag, then we have no issue magging that for you. We are just probably going to be top loading. There's that code card. Energy is going to be water. That is going to TVE. Let's see if I can pull you something gnarly. We have Zigzagoon, Misdreavus, Charmeleon, nice one, Yamper, Dawn, Seviper, Granbull, Murkrow on the reverse, Snubble on the reverse, and then Reshiram, nice little legendary on the holo. Over to the water spot. There's the code card. Energy's on the back. This is going to be grass. That's going to Matthew Williams. Let's see what I can pull for you, Matthew. We have Smeargle, Togedemaru, Lombre, Piplup, Bronzong, Darmanitan, Intaros, Pommet, nice one on the reverse. Lanoon on the reverse as well. And then Toxtricity showing up again on that holo. I think the IRs, like the Galarian Galaxy, like galleries, the illustration rares are personally my favorite. So that is going to be in the second to last spot. So those are where those bangers are going to be located. We have Steel. That is going over, well, Metal. That's going over to Joe Doherty. We have Oddish, Seal, Palmo, Jigglypuff, Punk Helmet, Seviper. Seviper on the reverse, Zigzagoon on the reverse, and then Flygon on the holo. Here's our code from Destined Rivals. Oh, excuse you. There we go.
No, excuse you.
Our energy is going to be dark, going over to Brian Brown. Clamper, Ponyta, Marnie Scraggy, Mudbray, Ethan's Adventure, Obama Snow, Team Rocket's Wheezing, Team Rocket Sneasel on the reverse, Energy Recycler, and then Zamazenta, little Gen 8 legendary for ya. There's our code card. Energy is going to be grass, so that is going over to Matthew Williams. Let's see. We have Smeargle. There's Toxel, there's Baby Toxtricity, Bronzor, Paldean Tauros. There's Lanoon, Wigglytuff, Gloom on the reverse, Wondrous Patch on the reverse, and then Ambipom on the holo for the grass energy. This is going to be a Destined Rivals pack. There's our code card. Energy on the back is going to be Psychic. That is going over to Joe. Team Rocket Stingling, Fomantis, Squawkabilly, Cynthia's Roselia, Marnie Scrafty, TM Machine, Arvin's Toadschool on the reverse. Dial, and then Team Rocket's Articuno on the holo. Doesn't love a legendary holo. That is going over to Psychic. Code card. We have Fighting. This is going over to Maria. We have Breloom, Snover, Propatus, Team Rocket's Ekans, Troll, Probopass, Mimikyu, Applin, and then we have TM Machine, that is reverse, TM Machine, and then Annihilate on the holo. Let's go over here this time. code card. Energy for this pack is going to be Fighting yet again. That is going over to Maria. Fighting type is my favorite. I personally love the Fighting type Pokemon. We have Electrike, Sobble, Toxicroak, Stuffle, Gumshoes, Solrock, Crawdaunt. We have Snover on the reverse, Freebird on the reverse, and then Lunatone on the holo. I like that pretty much every single gen there is some kind of dog Pokemon, and that makes me very, very happy. Except for I think in the first gen. I don't think there's any dog Pokemon in the first one. The original 151. We have Lightning there for Joe. We have Gloom, Charmander, Sableye, Duraludon, nice one, Cresselia. We have Dawn, Wigglytuff, Darumaka, Bramblegast, and then we have a Miss Magus EX, nice one there, going over to Joe Doherty. That's a nice top load. Congratulations on your Miss Magus EX. Shout out to Dante for sleeving and top loading and sorting the cards. Definitely makes the process go by a lot faster. There's the code card. Energy for this pack is going to be Grass. That is Matthew Williams. We have Baneri, Numel, Delmise, Krogunk, Tinkaton, Kadabra, Nubel on the reverse, Electric on the reverse. Ooh, and then Mega Mawile EX. Nice one there with the texture. Let's go. This is Grass. There you go, Matthew. That's a gnarly card. Congratulations on your Mega Mawile. Let's top load there. We're doing okay, but I think we can do better. 4 boxes is some pretty good odds. Energy is going to be Psychic. That is Joe Doherty. Let's go, Joe. We have Mimikyu, Trapinch, Sandile, Zigzagoon, Eternatus, Jumbo Ice Cream, Ludicolo. We have Dawn on the reverse. There we go. There's our illustration rare. We have Nimble. Nice one there. See, going over to Joe Doherty. There is your illustration rare. Nice top load. And then Moltres on the holo. Choose the Gardevoir pack. Let's see. There's our code card. We have Lightning going over to Joe. We have Sandslash, Execute, Gimmighoul, Thievul, Marshadow, Chiyu, Boss's Orders, Knackley on the reverse, Strange Timepiece, and then Raikou on your holo. Code card. Energy on the back is going to be Water. This is going over to TVE. Corphish, Tangela, Sandshrew, Litleo, Blaze Determination, Gumshoes, Tinkaton, Ivysaur, nice starter on the reverse, Onyx, and then we have a Dialga on the holo. The only energy we haven't seen so far is Fire. Let's see if we can change that for Michael. There's the code card. Energy is going to be Psychic, going over to Joe Doherty. We have Beware, Chikorita, Helioptile, Abra, Frosmoth, Kadabra, Carnacle, Mega Signal, Frosmoth, and then Cinderace, little starter holo for ya. Come on. Sometimes the packs fight you. Alright. Code card. Energy is going to be dark. That is going over to Brian Brown. Let's see what I can do for you. Brian Stevens Carbink. We have Squovit, Reller, Grimer, Claydol, Jim, Probo Pass, Reller again on the reverse, Ethan's Adventure, and Team Rocket's Articuno on the holo. Code card. Energy is Psychic, going over to Joe. Let's go, Joe. Gimmighoul, Sizzlipede, Nuzleaf, Sandslash, Magnezone, Iron Defender, Grumpig. There's Shiftry on the reverse. Ooh, Lily's Determination. Let's go. I believe on the SIR, this is Texture. Congratulations on your full art trainer. Let's see, that one is Joe Doherty. Nice one there on Lily's Determination. And then Raikou, who doesn't love an SIR? Congratulations. One of the cards that we are hoping to find. We love the textured SIR. So congratulations to you, Joe. Again, we can only find the SIRs in that second to last slot. There's that one. Energy is Lightning, going over once again to Joe. We have Delibird, Spoink, Electrike, Sobble, Fighting Gong, Houndstone, Centiskorch, Lopunny on the reverse, Fearow on the reverse as well, and then Klotzer on the holo. Okay, well, this pack doesn't want to. There we go. Code card there. This is going to be Metal. That is Joe as well. We have Clauncher, Tinkatink, Nickit, Miltank, Shiftry, whoop, Boss's Orders, Sojourner, Chi-Yu on the reverse, Knuckle Stack, and we have Mega Camerupt EX. Nice one there. And it's textured. Let's go. Congratulations going over to Joe Doherty on your hit. Nice top load there. All right, we have a Journey Together pack. Code card. Energy for this one is going to be Psychic. That is Joe. We have Clink, Lotad, Nimble, Larvitar, love him, Berzion, Choice Band, Articuno, Pelipper or Pelipper, however you say it. We have Joltik, and then Ludicolo on the holo. It is so warm in this room.
You want me to turn the other thing off?
Will you mind?
Yeah, I do mind.
I do mind.
After I offered to do it. You know
That's
what?
so true.
I do mind, actually.
You're like, actually, now that I thought about it and I processed the request, no. Thank you. That also usually means something gnarly's about to come out of these packs. So, energy is going to be dark again. Going over to Brian Brown. Still have not seen fire yet. We have Wingull. Not fire. Shelmet. Shelgon. Regice. Octillery. Squovit. Ooh, there we go on the illustration where that is Whale Lord. I love his art in this one. Let's see, going over to Brian Brown. There you are on your illustration rare. And then ends Reshiram on your holo. Code card. Energy is Lightning. It's going to be Joe. Team Rocket's Houndour. Great Pokemon. Misty's Magikarp. Mankey. Team Rocket's Mareep. Ogerpon. Shaman. Ethan's Adventure. Ethan Slugma on the reverse, Electric on the reverse, and then Blaziken on the holo.
Do they have any numbered cards in Pokemon?
I don't think there are any serialized cards that I know of. Chat, if I'm wrong, if there's serialized cards, let me know, but I didn't think that there are any serialized cards. Alright, energy for this pack is going to be Lightning, that is Joe. Just more about the rarity of the cards. Remoraid, Carablast, Torchic, Lilligant, Combuskin, because you've got uncommon and then common. So like common's going to mark the circle, these are uncommons, and your rare is going to be a star. We have Toadscruel on the reverse, Black Belt's Training, and then Kilowattrel, seeing the star, indicates that it's a rarer card on the holo. Yeah, there's definitely serialized cards in Magic, and those are very hard to find. Those are something we mag. If we see a serialized Magic card, we are magging that one. Code card. Energy is Fighting, going over to Maria. Wooper, Training, Whalmer, Weezing, Cramorant, Maractus, Spiky Energy on the reverse, Kecleon on the reverse, and then leaves Rabombi on the holo. Code card. Energy is, there we go, there's fire! Congratulations to Michael, this is your pack. Let's hope I can pull something nasty. Playing Furret, Gone, Cubone, Sad Story, Galone, Selger, Lily's Pearl. Greet it on your reverse. Oh, there we go! We got Wailord again on your illustration rare. There you go, Michael. And then Hops, Snorlax, little Gen 1 Pokemon for you, Michael. At least in your one pack so far, we pulled you an illustration rare. I don't know how you feel about Wailord, but not a bad one. Code card there. Energy for this one is going to be Fighting. That is going over to Maria. Team Rocket's Houndour. We have Magikarp, Mankey, Mareep, Muck, Metang, Petrol, Misty Starmie. Ooh, Rapidash on the illustration rare. Nice one. Going over to you, Maria. And then Gorbis on the holo. Code card. Energy for this one is going to be Metal. That is Joe. Remoraid, Carablast, Torchic, Lilligant, Cloth, Magmar, Combuskin, and then we have Hops Zacian EX. Nice one going over to Joe. That is a very cool one to get. Joe, congratulations on your EX. Not a bad little legendary pull. Still always chasing Charizard. Some people I know like the Charizard. Some people don't, because I know when there was a Charizard, it's going to devalue the rest of the cards, so some people don't like that. But Charizard's like one of the most iconic Pokemon. Like, you can't not like him. Come on now. Energy is going to be Metal. Going over to Joe. Heatran, Flaffy, Drowsy, Toadschool, Morgrem, Venture Bomb, Toadscruel again, Nidorino on the reverse, Swallow on the reverse, and then Hydrapple on the holo. And don't forget, at the end, we will be randomizing the boxes and the promo so you know exactly which promo you get. I think it's really cool because that way everyone is guaranteed a card. I am just struggling to open this pack. Maybe this is where the Charizard is because I'm struggling so much. Trying to keep those edges nice and pristine for you. Code card. I think I pulled 2. There we go. Code card. Energy is fire. There we go, Michael. Come on, come on, come on. Lowland Graveler. Dunsparce. Lechonk. Electrode. Volcarona. Cubone on the reverse holo. His bone and the mask that he's wearing is his mom's. Because his mom died. So he's wearing his mom's.
Why does Pokemon have to be dark? Goodness.
Oh, nice on the Mimic You EX. Let's go, Michael. 2 for 2 on your fire packs. I know, they have some dark backstories. Like I said with Spoink, if he stops bouncing, he dies. All the villain Pokemon try to hurt kids.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Cubone is a really, really sad story.
Mimic You?
Yeah, he can, he's dressed like Pikachu. He's wearing a Pikachu kind of costume because no one likes him in his regular format, so he knows that Pikachu's really popular.
What is up with Pokemon?
So he wears it so people like him. I know, it's like every Pokemon I tell you about, I'm like, this is sad, this is sad. It's going over to Lightning, that is Joe.
Goodness.
I know, very, very sad. Pansear, Magnemite, Vulpix, Drayton, Ho-Oh on the legendary, Feebas, Mankey, and then Tapu Koko on the legendary. There's one Pokemon, it's Tinkaton, and her hammer is made out of like Corviknight's, like some part of Corviknight, which is another Pokemon. So metal, for sure.
What is going on?
It's a wild world out there in Pokemon.
What happened to just catching them all?
I know. Nope. This is going over to Michael. Congratulations. And then each on the bottom of each of the Pokemon cards, I'll show you, has a little bit of like an origin story, like a little bit of information about each Pokemon.
Lore.
And then each one's like, oh, so funny, or he's the rabbit Pokemon. This is like their height, their weight, and their number in the Pokedex. We have Bramblin, Absol, Oddish, Blowtorch, Crocodile, Saraluge, nice one there, Piplup, and then Vileplume. Here you are, Michael. No, I don't want 2 packs. There's some that have happy stories. I just only remember the sad stories. Energy is Lightning. Going over to Joe. Chonk. Joltik. Harvesta. Metapod. Greedent. Very annoying in the game. Cramorant. Dunsparce on the reverse. Alolan Golem. Ooh, and Zoroark EX. There we go. On the rare card for you, Joe. That's a gnarly one. I like that. And the texture? Yes, please. There you go. Code card. Energy for this one is going to be fire. See, now we're only pulling fire. Tarantula, Rattata, Blipbug, Larvitar, love him. Love the dinosaur and dragon Pokemon, but then again, who doesn't? Smollet, Granite Cave, and then, yo, Regirex EX on the texture. Let's go on the full art. Yes, please. There you go, Michael. It's a nice one there. Code card. Energy is Metal. Going over to Joe. We have Sandile, Piplup, Zigzagoon, Misdreavus, Linoon. Toxtricity on your reverse. Ooh, Piplup on the illustration rare, and it's a starter. Let's go! That is your card, Joe. What a beautiful card that is, and a very popular Pokemon. And then Flygon on the foil. Code card. Energy for this one is going to be Lightning. That is
That's
for
not
you,
lightning.
Joe. You're right. Nope. Metal. Metal. You're right. For Joe.
That's why you have me.
That is not Lightning. Correct. Sislipede. Bronzor. Applin. The fact that he's a dragon type is crazy. Garladon. Saralege. Teaser Toy. Fluttermane on the ancient. Nice one there. We have Skarmory. And then Kofa Regis on the holo.
Going over to Metal.
Metal, not Lightning. Shout out to you for keeping me honest. I don't know why I said that. I said it with my chest too. I was like, I know this one.
Such confidence. It's alright.
I think it's because I always see this one, which is yellow first. So in my head, I'm like, oh, Lightning. This is water. Over to TVE, not Lightning. Seal, Palmo, Jigglypuff, Gloom, Sacred Charm, Darmanitan, Linoon, Charmander, nice one on the holo, or reverse holo fire breather, and then Suicune on your holo. Nice one for TVE. Surging Sparks pack with Pikachu on the front. Let's see if that is good luck. Code card. Energy for this one is Psychic, going over to Joe. Skarmory. Tandemaus is so cute. We have Phanpy, Stunfisk, Braviary, Swamfret, Quick Wit, Duraludon on the reverse. Ooh, a Alolan Dugtrio with their hair. Nice one on the illustration rare. Going over to you, Joe. And then Chien Pao on the holo.
Why do they have hair?
I don't know why they have hair. The non-Alolan form, they don't have hair. And these ones, all of a sudden, they're like, give them blonde hair. Make them look like they're wearing wigs. Code card. Metal. Nope. Dark. Going over to Brian Brown. Glad that's the part that I'm struggling with. Rufflet. Gimmighoul. Glimmet. Walrein. Armarouge. Spheal on the reverse. Deduction Kit. And we have Chien Pao again on the holo. Alright, Phantasmal Flames, come on. Give me a Charizard. I think we can do it. Come on. Energy is Grass. Going over to Matthew. Been a while since we've had Grass. Charmeleon, see? I said Charizard. Can we... One more evolution up. We can do it. Yamper. Nimble. Swine. Bramblegast. Fire Breather. More fire. Ludicolo. Nimble. Jigglypuff. And then Zacian on the holo. Alright, on to a Mega Evolution pack. Code card. Energy is Lightning. This time I was correct. Let's go Joe. Spearow. Onyx. Snom. Magnemite. Mystery Garden. Frosmoth. Spiritomb. We have Lieutenant Surge's Bargain. Almost had a stroke reading that one. Electrike on the reverse. And then Xerneas on the Legendary Holo. Do you have a favorite Pokemon that you've seen so far?
I'll be honest, I can't keep up with all of them.
That's valid.
However, I played like the first generation, I think, on like my little Game Boy Advance when I was younger, and I mean, I just liked all the starters, like the
Oh, yeah.
Squirtle, what was it, Charmander, and then
Bulbasaur?
Yeah, Bulbasaur.
Yeah, little dinosaur.
Yeah.
Pyroar, those are good though. Everyone, you can't not love them. We have Cinderace, Furo, Mega Manectric EX, nice one there. Let's go. Who's that got? That is Joe Doherty. Nice one on your textured EX. Yes, please. Nice little banger there for ya. Let's get another Phantasmal Flames pack. If you guys like this, we have one more box on the website of this. If you buy the box, you get everything, every card, everything inside the box is yours. We have one more left. Just saying, if you like it, we've got fire for Michael. Prinplup, Smeargle, Toxel, Bronzor, Seviper, Dizzying Valley. Nice Pomo on the reverse, Baneri on the reverse. And then Miss Mage's EX, let's go. There you go, Michael. I think almost all of your packs have had something gnarly. I like that for you, Michael.
Off to a slow start, but...
That's true. It was a little rocky there in the beginning. But we made up for it. I think the only one that hasn't gotten a top load so far is water. So don't worry, TVE. I'm going to try. This is Metal, going over to Joe. Lotad, Boltund, Baneri. Ghastly on the reverse, Jumbo Ice Cream, and then Reshiram on the hollow.
Jumbo Ice Cream.
Not just regular ice cream, Jumbo.
Heal 80 damage from an active Pokemon that has 3 or more energy attached.
Nice. We've got Fighting going over to Maria. Fighting's been hitting too. Get it? Because Sandslash.
Chat, shame her.
Switch. Sun to Scorch. Tangrowth. Up and go. Tinkatuff, that's the one. Her next evolution, she's holding a hammer that's made out of a different Pokemon's, like some part of their body.
Okay.
Premium Power Pro. And then Alakazam with his spoon. There you go on the foil.
Why is he holding a spoon?
I don't know. That Pokemon has spoons. He goes from like 1 spoon to like 3 spoons to like 5 spoons. And each evolution he gets more spoons. And I don't know why. But I think it's funny.
My weapon of choice?
A spoon! Fighting for Maria. We have Meowth. There's Dwebble. Very cute art there. Same with the Cyndaquil. Or Beetle. Rapidash. Power Weight. Pinsir on the reverse. Ooh, Team Rocket's wheezing on the IR. Let's go! Is this Maria's? Yes, it is. There you go, Maria. And then Wobbuffet on the hollow. That is a male, I believe, not a female. Sometimes you'll have male and female Pokemon that have slight differences. Like this one, the female has like eyelashes and a bow, I think. But that's a male because it has no eyelashes. And then I think Salazzle is she can only be a female if like you want to evolve her or something. I think it's only like the female form of Salazzle or Salandit can evolve. Anyways, enough of that. Code card. Energy is fire for Michael. Lopunny. Riolu. Vulpix. Mega. Ninja. Tangela. Ooh, Claudsir on the illustration. Rare. There you go, Michael. See, fire be hitting. And then Kyogre. Nice little legendary there. Code card. It's upside down. No bueno. Energy is fire. Okay, Michael. Tangela. Launcher. Pachirisu. Ninetales. Haven't seen her yet. Spiritomb. Shroodle on the reverse. Shuckle on the reverse. And then Mega Camerupt EX. Nice one there for you, Michael.
My goodness. It's like every single one for fire.
I know.
Every single one.
I know. Had to wait a little bit, but it was worth it. Your box might have the most amount of top loads from what I'm looking at. Although lightning has quite a few. We need to get water. We need to get water up to speed. All right, this one is grass going over to Matthew. Mimikyu, such a sad story. Trapinch, Sandile, Piplup, Honchkrow, Gliscor on the reverse, Bronzor on the reverse, and then Genesect on the hollow. Come on, we gotta have at least one, like, banger of a card. In 4 boxes, that's a full case. Like, come on. Where's our big hit? Who's gonna get it? Psychic, going over to Joe. Execute. Beware. Helioptile. Ralts. Crumpig. Leo on the reverse. Yveltal, nice legendary. And then Lunatone on the hollow. Or Evil Toll. Kind of depends on what you think it's supposed to be said like. I think Yveltal, Cole says Evil Toll because he's supposed to be evil and dark. But I've heard it pronounced both ways. Code card. Energy for this one is water. Okay, Travis. Okay, come on. Come on, let's get you a top load. Clauncher. Tinkatink. Nickit. Miltank. Crazy. Executor. Risky Ruins. Houndstone. Stonejourner. Come on, come on. Crawdaunt. And the Yveltal. Still very cool legendary Pokemon. Energy is fighting. This one's for you, Maria. We have Dugong, Baniri, Darumaka, Hunk Helmet, Cresselia, Lanoon, Lokix, Bramblin, and then Mega Sharpedo EX. Nice one there for you, Maria. Congratulations. That's the second one we've seen of him. I like Sharpedo. He's cool. And then a Mega. Yes, please. I think probably one of like the most iconic Mega evolutions is Mega Gengar. I would say. We have Metal going over to Joe. Knackley, Chikorita, Miltank, Celebi, Stonejourner, Hariyama on the reverse, Klotzer on the reverse, and then Raikou for your hollow. Energy for this one's going to be Metal. That's going over to Joe. Corvisquire. Sigilif. Pancham. Golem. Alright. Sentret. Cinchino. And then Veluza EX. Nice one going over to you, Joe. Congrats on that one. Code card. Energy is going to be fighting. Okay, Maria, let's see. We have Purloin, Marie, Slugma, Yanma, Pinsir, Barraskewda. We have Yanma again. Team Rocket's Marie. And then Gyarados. We're going this way.
Put them right here really quick. Like,
okay.
You know what.
I got you. Code card. Energy is going to be fighting. Okay, Maria. Black Belt's training. Shelmet. Rock Ruff, nice one there. Caterpie. Marowak. Lily's Pearl. Bayonet, haven't seen Bayonet yet. We have Metapod on the reverse. Zorua, and then Dubwool. Put this over here so we keep those nice and organized. Okay, or not. There we go. Code card. This is Metal going over to Joe. We have Mudbray, Breloom, Snover, Papatus. Arcanine, haven't seen him either. Obama Snow, Judge. We have Rapidash on the reverse. Team Rockets on the reverse. And then Team Rockets Sneasel. Let's see. Making sure these all are getting sleeved. There we go. Code card. Energy is going to be Fire. We have Torkoal, Kamala, Coffee, Shuppet, Marowak, Virizion. We have Alolan Marowak, Corvisquire, and then Butterfree on the holo. Put the ones that need to be sleeved on top and then the energy. Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Got it down to a T, chat.
We got this. It's in our rookie year. We have Lightning, not Metal. Chingling, Fomantis, Squawkabilly, Zelia, Hypno, Arbok, Spikemuth, Jim, Houndour there, Dottler, and then Blaziken. Code card. Energy is Water. Okay, Travis, come on. Let's get you a top load. Magmar, Hops Wooloo, Beldum, Pangoro, Grimstar. See, some newer ones. Okay, okay. We have Fungus. We have Remoraid. All right, we've got something back here, Travis. We have Hopsation EX. Nice one for you, Travis. The legendary and his trainer. Not a bad pull. I'm glad we were able to pull something for you, Travis. I think every single spot has gotten a top load. And I like that. Energy is Fire. Okay, Michael. Gibble. I like Gibble. Pineco. Clamperl. Ponyta. Murkrow. Claydol. Probopass. Nice. Team Rocket's Larvitar, Squovit, and then Crustle. Okay, come on. Energy is going to be Grass. That is going over to Matthew. Corvisquire, Sigilif, Pancham, Lily's Pearl, Oricorio, and then Magearna on the holo. We have Water. Okay, Travis. Ekans, Combuskin, Feebas, Dottler. Growlithe on the reverse, Floatzel, and then Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Let's go, Travis. There we go. Back-to-back hits for ya. Mewtwo, very popular Pokemon. Is it Mew or is it Mewtwo, the one that was created in a lab? I think it was Mew. If I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Probably wrong. Thought one of them was definitely made, though. We have Lightning going over to Joe. Primate, Rufflet, Trapinch, Hello, Chill Teaser Toy, Fluttermane, Bruxish, Executor, Turtonator, and then Cerulege EX. Let's go for you, Joe. I like that one. Congratulations on your EX. I can't remember what set it was, but they had like the sideways gold like break cards. I wish they'd bring those back because those were really, really cool. Energy is fighting. Let's see, Maria. We have Geodude, Lotad, Sentret, Pangoro, Wingull, and then Kilowattrel on your holo. We got 8 packs left after this one. Let's see if we can pull. Okay, well, we'll just have. We can pull something gnarly. Code card. Energy is Water. All right, Travis. Minccino, Petalil. Magmar on your reverse, Komala, and Lycanroc. Shout out the dogs. Code card. We have Dark going over to Brian. Golbat, Puppetus, Spikemuth, Jim, and then Misty's Gyarados on your holo. Code card. Energy is Metal going over to Joe. Flaffy, Drowsy, Orbeetle, Torchic, Porygon at 2, and then Tyranitar. Nice one for your holo. Alright, final 4 packs. Oh, and they're all Surging Sparks. Besides this one, which is Journey Together. Card. We have Grass going over to Matthew. Tropius. Delmise. Sandaconda. Dunsparce. Ooh, Articuno on the IR. Let's go. There you go, Matthew. And then Metagross. So sorry.
You should be.
Well, I am. Code card. Energy for this one will be Lightning. That is Joe. My voice went so high there. Scatterbug. Bouffalont. Zweilous. Yo! And Alolan Executor EX. Nice one there. Who's that one? That is Joe. That is a gnarly card. Let's go. Little Gen 1 Pokemon action for ya. It's a nice one. I like that. Let's go. Anything worth mags? No, we pulled a couple full arts and pulled a full art trainer, I believe. Nothing like mag worthy. The Alolan Executor EX isn't bad. Nothing quite mag worthy though. Speaking of which, we got fire. We have pulled a lot of fire for you, Michael. Quite a few cards. And I don't mind going through those if you want me to at the end. I've got Trapinch, Iron Bundle, Mousehold, Surfer, Delmise on the reverse, Drayton, and then Terapagos on your holo. Alright guys, last pack before we go in and randomize everything that we have to random, which is 8 cards and 4 boxes. Each spot will be getting one of the promos. So if you bought 2 spots, you'll be getting 2 promos. There's 4 Charizards, 4 Oricorios. Come on, there we go. Come on, Mega Charizard, let's do it.
That would be crazy.
I would be.
The last one, the very last one.
All right, Brian. Last chance here. Charcadet, Smoochum, Skarmory, Tandemaus, Magnezone, TM, Rotom, Gravity Mountain, and then Palkia to end us off on the holo. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and launch in. We have 4 promos, and then in the back, to show you guys what they look like, and that way I'll have Dante's sleeve and top load for me. You guys can see, if you haven't seen the promos yet, they are very, very sick. This is the Mega Charizard XEX, and then the Oricorio Black Star promos. Gonna go ahead and open these then. They're the same too in every box. I don't like that corner. There we go. EX Oricorio. Some of these rip so easily, other times they do not. EX Oricorio. I wish there was like some kind of like bonus promo that like you weren't guaranteed to get, but there was like a 3rd secret one. That'd be sick.
It's the 1st gen Shadowless Charizard.
Right.
There.
Imagine.
That's like the chase, right? And like the 1st gen or whatever.
Yes, the Shadowless cards are definitely a lot harder to get than the non-Shadowless. All right, everybody. Those were the cards. I'm going to go ahead and get these. We have 2 randoms. I'm going to go ahead and clear XSplit just for a second so I can show you guys what we're getting.
That's actually insane. What are the odds?
What?
I ran out of thin sleeves on the very last card that we had to sleeve. What are the odds on that?
Guys, it's a lucky day. It's a good day today.
Crazy.
All right, so I'm going to show you the randoms that we have going. So right now, this is for the cards. So these are the names. So we have Brian on top, Travis on the bottom. Anything less than 4 will roll again. Works for me. That is a 10. We're going to begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Final round. Brian on top. All right. We have 4 of the Mega Charizards on top, and then 4 of the Oricorios. We're going to roll these just like random teams. That's a 7 that works for me. Good luck, everybody. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Final round. Charizard on top, Oricorio on the bottom. Go ahead and get this into XSplit so you guys can see All right, guys, those are going to be, so Brian, you've got the Mega Charizard. Matthew, you've got the Oricorio. Michael, Mega Charizard. Joe, Charizard. Maria, Charizard. Joe, Travis, and Joe, Oricorios. Congratulations on those. And then we are going to go ahead and launch into the everything inside the box. So the box, the dice, the sleeves, the coin, everything else. I have your 8 names. So the top 4 people are going to be the winners of a box. So we have Brian on top, Travis on the bottom. Same rule will apply. There we go. We got a 9. Good luck, everybody. Again, the top 4 will win boxes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Final round. That is Joe, Brian, and Michael. Those will be winners of the boxes. Congratulations. All right, let me go ahead and get these verification codes posted in chat. And if anybody wants me to go over what you got in your energy, I can do that as well, since we're not really going to do a recap. But you can let me know. If not, that will be the last of this break. Remember, guys, we still have one more box available. If you buy the box, you get everything in it. The box, the cards, the promos, everything goes to you. But since nobody else asked, thank you so much. We'll make sure that these cards in the boxes go to the right people. But thank you for letting us break that, and we'll see you in the next one.